Hello, hello, everybody. Katrina here, and it's Monday morning on my end, past 9 in the morning. Today, we'll be talking about being a hunter or a farmer. If this is the first time you're seeing me, say hello. Don't you just love my background here? I found, I think, my perfect backdrop whenever I'm going to the gym. This is, yes, my third week going to the gym. Not every day anymore. The first week I went straight to the gym for 8 days straight, and then I kind of, you know, felt my body tuned into my body, and I decided to just go every other day or so, just so my muscles won't be sore. I hurt my knees the past weekend, but it's feeling better, so we'll do yoga today. Don't you love my background? I'm here at the mall, and this is like one of their exhibits, like a chroma, and then it's all about Canadian landscapes. So if you see there, it's right, so nice. So they have other stalls there. It's the mall, still so early, not much people. So this is my background, and I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I have my own studio here, and it's pretty quiet. Let me know, guys, where you're tuning in from. If you're hearing me, okay, and what did you do over the weekend? Look at that. I love this. And today, before I head on to the gym, I thought of sharing something of value. You know what, guys? I'm so grateful. Like the past weekend, busy in a sense. We celebrated. It's my son's fifth birthday today. It's actually his birthday today, but we celebrated for a couple of days. We've been celebrating for a couple of days now. Friday, we went to the Ripley's Aquarium. I have yet to upload our photos. And then yesterday we had a family dinner. And today all the boys are in school, including the birthday boy. So that's how we celebrated. And despite being busy with the family celebration, so many inquiries, business inquiries, leads coming into my funnel, my website, and I'm just so grateful. I did follow up on some people who have registered in the past, and they're like, "Oh yes, I actually missed a lot of messages. I didn't realize, guys. If you're in the business, make sure you check your spam folders in your messenger. Yes, I'm talking about messenger, not your email inbox. Okay, there's actually a spam folder in your messenger, so just go to the other filtered folders like message requests, and then there's actually two subfolders. One is a spam folder, and I've like maybe a minimum 30, 50 messages I've gotten there who are like quality leads asking regarding the business. For some reason, Facebook thought, these are like spam messages, so it was there. So I was apologizing because some are like way back from October, and they've been asking about the business, and I wasn't able to respond because I didn't see their messages, and because I don't see them, that folder, I forget. So make sure you check those, and I've got like quality leads responding to me. You're thinking, oh, I totally forgot what I sent in the past. I think after some time, Facebook would delete the message that they sent, but on my end, I still see it, and I would tell them, oh, this is the message that you sent. You're asking for the business opportunity. Are you still interested? And they're like, oh, yes. I thought, it's not real because you did not respond. I truly apologize for that. So that's a tip. And there's one person who said, "Oh, you can't even manage your messages. It doesn't matter." And there's no like spam folders on Messenger. I was like, "Oh yes, there is," and actually sent her a screenshot just so she knows. She might not end up in the business, but that's okay. At least we got connected, and I was able to tell her that yes, there is a spam folder. Don't you love that? My background is very what they call that, dynamic. It keeps on changing, right? So before I head on to the gym, yeah, let me know, comment where you're tuning in from, what you did over the weekend. So I just mentioned what I did. And usually this morning, the boys are in school. This is my me time going to the gym before I dive into the business, like, full time, full force today. Hello, Manfred. Nice to see you here. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Oh my gosh, yes, I do have a pimple. It's funny because there's one of the messages in my spam folder. And this is one of the fun questions that I get that is not totally related to the business, but I've gotten like multiple questions about it. They're asking, "Oh, Katrina, can you please tell us your skincare routine because I love your face, you're glowing." Ironically speaking, I have a big zit. I rarely have pimples, and I'm so grateful for that. I got it from my dad mainly, and of course my mom as well. But if I do get them, it's like huge, either here or here. I just let them be. I don't put any special thing on that. I just continue with my skincare routine. But that's going to be for another topic. So today, our topic is don't be a hunter. What is a hunter? By the way, if you're seeing me for the first time, I'm Katrina. I'm based here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and I've been a mompreneur, yes, a social media marketer. I've been helping thousands of other moms make money online as well through, leveraging by leveraging the power of social media. More than 4 years now. This is going to be my fifth year, and I was able to quit my job 19 months into the business. In the Philippines, I shifted from one career to another. Been immigrants here 7 years now, and just like most of us, I had multiple jobs, an admin position. I'm grateful for the experience, but they weren't enough to meet our bigger goals. I used to be a nurse as well, a life insurance advisor, a TV production staff in the Philippines. Again, I'm very grateful for the experience, but at the end of the day, we got to do what we got to do to achieve our bigger dreams. And now I'm fulfilling that purpose and also the bigger purpose of helping other moms like me, working moms like me, that to have supplemental or make this their plan A eventually, like how I was able to do it. And today we talk about not being a hunter. What does that mean? And I want to share this. A hunter, when you join this profession, that is someone who joins the profession, which is social media marketing, network marketing, but in the social media realm, you know, to hunt down prospects in order to catch them, like, predator versus prey, always trying to close the deal or make a sale. There's nothing wrong, with that. They said sales is actually the most profitable career because all the businesses, of course, they wouldn't grow without sales, right? But so they thought that's the only way to go, but it's not. If you're just always messaging people because you want to jump to join the business, that the ultimate goal is for you to earn. Yes, it might work for a bit, but it's like short term. So hunter mentality is based on short-term results, and it won't duplicate, right? If like okay, messages join, and then that's it. You left the person hanging. I was messaging one of the person who ended up in my junk folders, and he said, she joined a business before, and then I think it's an offline network marketing, and she said, oh, she's kind of online as well, but not in her business. She said, "Oh, this person said she cannot relate with me. I'm older." And then, so I asked her, so she's not assisting me anymore in the business. And I asked her, "Did you just sign me up because just for the money?" And the person just said yes, like blatantly. That's really blunt. So unfortunately, she did not progress because of that relationship, right? So if you have that a hunter mentality, then it wouldn't be for the long term. On the flip side, what's the opposite of a hunter mentality? I think it's not really like bad, super bad at all. Some people benefit on that. But if you're thinking long term, there has to be a shift. Excuse my zit. Then the better mentality here is, of course, the farmer mentality. Basically, it's based on growing instead of catching, like this foliage here. It grew like this because there's a farmer, there's a tree planter who planted these ones. Oh, this is the CN Tower. So there you have it. Based on growing instead of catching. So farmers maintain ongoing relationships that result in sustained connection, which eventually build trusts. right? And I always tell this on my coaching calls as well. Yes, automated sales are great, growing the business. At the end of the day, we all started here because that's the ultimate goal, right? Making money, but using it as a tool to help other people. But at the end of the day, you grow, you achieve those goals by creating relationships. Business building is relationship building one person at a time. If you treat a person not just a scale, not just you progressing like financially into the business, but if you treat a person like, hey, this is another mom, this is another dad, another sister, brother, whom I can help progress towards his or as her goal. At the end of the day, the sales will follow. Your own financial gains will follow. But if you focus on helping another person, you treat this person as someone who can grow as well and achieve his or her goals, and creating that ripple effect through that one person, because this person, he or she knows a lot of persons that he or she can also help, like creating that ripple effect. I can be just one person, I'm just one mom, but never had I imagined having like close to 1,000 people in my business team already. Who would have thought? Like, I don't have like any fancy stuff in terms of the business. I just run it from home or from anywhere, like here right now in the mall, right? But at the end of the day, of course, I wouldn't be saying I know all of those thousands of people, right? But there are people directly I work with, and especially for the past 4+ years now. And these people, I've known a lot of them, not just face value. Like, I know their pains, I know their whys, why they're sacrificing short term for long term gain and for long term goals. And if you treat your business like a farmer treats their soil, you have to do that. Like, you nurture it, and a farmer prepares, plants, protects, nurtures to create long term results. Like this tulip farm. Very ideal for my background, for my topic, right? And when you have that mentality, the farmer mentality, farmers don't plant and then harvest at the same day. No, there's an incubation period, and especially if you've been part of the business for quite some time now, and you're like being frustrated, like, oh. And I got some messages as well in my on my spam folders. They're owners already. I'm not sure why they're messaging me there. We have a business chat, and they're asking, "Oh, Katrina, I've been here in the business. Haven't had like the results like you've had." So my initial reaction there would be like, what have you done so far? How long have you been in the business? Are you, advertising? Are you working closely with your mentor and coach? It's not like a prerequisite to have like a mentor or coach, but of course it helps a lot, and that's what we have also in the business. That's one of the business features, right? But there are people in the business who have like severed relationships with their mentors and coaches, but at the end of the day they still succeeded because every single day they are working, they are farming, they are planting, they are nurturing their soil, which is their business, right? Getting better at least 1% at a time, a day, and then you'll have like tremendous growth towards the end of the month, right? You seeing me going this go live and without like any cheat sheet, just this text over here. This did not happen overnight. This is like a 4-year process and a 4-year progress, right? Because I kept on planting for the past 4+ years or so, and because I see this long term, right? At the end of the day, how much effort are you putting into the business? Like, this is not a get rich quick scheme that you can just, oh, I join now, oh, I earn tomorrow, right? Although there are people who've had like massive results in 3 months or so, but again, it depends on the efforts that you put into the business, right? There you go. So remember, if you want to be successful in this profession long term, you have to get out there and become a nurturer, a friend, a mentor, ultimately a farmer, right? And it's the seeds that you plant every day that you till the soil, you prepare, you till the soil, you prepare your mindset. That's how I would compare it. And there will be days that there's storm, typhoon, like infestations of bugs. Those are the challenges in the business. But if you let those challenges like destroy the soil, the crops, and then you just cry there wouldn't be any harvest. So you have to always innovate. Like, how do I protect my crops from bug infestation, from typhoons? Some like typhoons are the ones that you cannot control, the challenges that you cannot control. But you can control how you would react to it, or how you can be proactive in the business, in your crops, in your soil, in your farm, right? And of course, also when you work with other farmers, right? Like your team, how would you support them? So, and two minds, more than two minds are better than one. So it's always accountability as well. So there you have it. So I hope that brings value to you. So if you're not yet here in the business, somehow you get an idea that at the end of the day, it's not just you like hunting for the money or the results, but at the end of the day, it's creating relationships. Like any business, it's not just this, it's always relationships, right? I think some of us we're kind of we don't have that. Sometimes we dread going to the office because not because of the work itself, but because of the people that we work with. So if you're dealing with office politics, your boss, your mean boss, your rude boss, it's not pleasant to work at. Sometimes people transfer work or offices because they wanted a different environment in terms of relationships. Sometimes even if the work itself, the job itself is very challenging, but because of the people that you work with, you make it fun. I think I would literally relate to that in my first TV work. Like, it's stressful, always fast paced, but because my friends there, I've developed long term friendships. I have best friends there because the people that I work with are so much fun. It makes the challenges, the fast pace, the stress of the daily work so worth it. But of course, at the end of the day, you have a threshold, right? When you're young, when your body's built for those stressful moments and late nights. That's okay. But at the end of the day, you have to take care of yourself as well. There you have it. So let me know if you find value in this. What are you? Are you a hunter? Are you a farmer? And the follow up question is, Katrina, what if my personality is a hunter? I want to go and have business partners like that. That's okay. Then your solution is to hunt for farmers who would help you build a nurturing relationship, and of course develop yourself to be a nurturing hunter. Right, if there's such a thing. There you have it. So that's another episode of Ask Me Anything. Thank you so much, everybody, and I'll see you again later or tomorrow. Okay, I'll hit the gym. I'll have yoga and Pilates for about 15 minutes, and then I'll dive on to messages. If you've sent me message here, I'll address that later, don't worry. And also in vlog, in our group business chat. Sorry for those of you who I haven't responded for a while. It's just so many at a time, but I'll get to them. Okay, it's a good problem to have. So thank you so much, everybody. Oh, I've got comments here. Jessica, good morning from Alberta. Oh, I think I just realized you're from Alberta right now, Jessica. Nice to see you here again. Shriyati, hello, hello. Student friendly, absolutely yes. Razel, let me know. Message me. We have student like international students as well. I'm not sure exactly your status, but let me know and let's work things out. Okay. Nice to see you here. Good morning, Edna. Edna Penner. Nice to see you. Yes, it is. Carla, I'm new in the business. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Greetings from here from Japan. Oh, good evening there, Carla. Hello, hello. Good morning, Maria from Canada. And Theresa from Nova Scotia. Am I correct? Right, Dartmouth. Nice to see you here live. And yes, we will be moving on in the business with you. All right, so I'll end with that nice background there. Thank you so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the week. All right. Hi, Maria. Good morning from Calgary. And there you have it. I have a very nice background here. Thanks, everybody. God bless.